Oh,
Yeah.
Good evening. I'm Dangerous Dave Kuskie, and I am a veteran.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I love when civilians will thank us for our service when they find out we're veterans. I always worry, though, that they might want to take their thanks back when I tell them I was in the Navy. So civilians, they always have one question they want to ask veterans. Did you kill anyone?
yeah,
I get it. People are curious. No,
not yet.
I didn't kill anyone. I was an electrician working in flight deck lighting. If I killed someone, it was a bad day for a lot of people. When they weren't asking me about killing people, they would ask about Navy deployments. What's a Navy deployment like? Well, it's nothing like Cher or the Village People had me believe. Very rarely did I get to sing and dance and wear a fishnet bodysuit on the flight deck. What I did get to do, though, was a lot of cleaning. So much cleaning, in fact, that I am the proud recipient of an honorary doctorate in janitorial arts and services from BSU. That's Boise State University. Some nights we'd have to keep ourselves entertained. There was this one guy, and he was convinced his wet dry vac was haunted because it kept turning off and on by itself. Was the ship haunted? No. It was just me channeling my inner Ashton Kutcher and pulling a punked prank on him. So, in the Navy, everything is important. We needed a new mop bucket, and my instructions were, I don't care how you get it, just get one and bring it back here. So the first mop bucket we found that wasn't in flight deck lighting was quickly made ours. Now, I know. Some of you might say that's stealing. I would say it's a strategic relocation of Department of Defense resources, thus ensuring job security and a future PhD for myself, and helping out the Department of Government Efficiency. When I first got to my ship, my senior chief informed me that I would take over as the next work center supervisor. Now, you might be thinking I'm trying to humble brag here. No. I can assure you this promotion was not based on merit. It was based on the fact that I would be there for the next 4 years, thus ensuring he would only have to deal with 2 work center supervisors during his time there. How's that for government efficiency? You can imagine I was pretty popular with my peers, as I had just gotten to the ship and already been singled out as senior chief's pet. So, how did I ingratiate myself with them? I didn't. I remembered my core values, though. Not honor, courage, and commitment. Those are the Navy's. Mine were passed down from Jeff Probst. Outwit, outlast, and outplay. So you see, I am a survivor. I may be a survivor, but I am a terrible procrastinator. For example, I was supposed to write another joke right here. And I'm doing my grad set right now, and I never did. I just had a placeholder there that said write another joke. But speaking of procrastination, when I was in the Navy, I lived in Japan for 2 years. I decided I wanted to learn to speak Japanese. Well, I am proud to tell you that I am now a level 3 on Duolingo, 15 years after I left Japan. The average time to level up is 6.25 months. So Duolingo's mascot is this little bird named Duo. And that is one pushy bird, let me tell you. Sometimes His reminders to do your lessons can be downright manipulative at times. You're making Duo angry, and you wouldn't like Duo when he's angry. Actually, Duo, that's fine. I don't like you much now. Does Duo need to break your legs so you can't run away from your lessons? Arigato, Duo-san. I just flipped Duo off in Japanese. So if you start taking lessons with Duolingo, you better be committed. There's only one way out alive, and that's either on crutches, in a wheelchair, or through witness protection. Some of you might have noticed a few references to some popular turn-of-the-century television programs this evening. What can I say? I'm a millennial. I was raised by television. Good old Uncle Toshiba. No, you'd think with a Japanese babysitter I'd be more fluent than I am. I didn't see any of you try to run away during my set, so clearly none of you have taken lessons from Duo and Angry, which means you people know some languages. So, merci, grazie, arigato, and au revoir and sayonara. Now, if you're not bilingual, you Americans, that's thank you and good night.